every day I had to put something on, and it was like a decision that was kind of fun to me. My first day of middle school, I remember I had a cow print miniskirt and cow print clogs that no one ever wanted to see together. And I was like, that's amazing, like just put those together, and it's so weird and cool, like why not? And I didn't understand that in middle school, like people are trying to fit in. And so my first day, I just like walked in and the whole school sitting, and I was late, and I'm wearing my cow print skirt and my cow shoes, and like I don't remember what shirt I was wearing. And people kind of like looked at me like crazy person. But I thought it was fun. I thought it was interesting. Like why aren't people having fun with the decision they have to make every single day when they put on clothes? So I was like, I'm gonna do that. My name is Becky Levin, and I'm a clothing designer. I work for Pilgrim Surf and Supply in Brooklyn, and we're here at our studio in the Navy Yard. When I was in school, my first year started studying fashion design after my foundation year. So I made a dress out of rubber bands, and it was super creative and fun and weird. I just went to a recycling center, and in Rhode Island, so there was just like industrial rubber bands, and I wove them together into a skirt, and I figured out how to sew them into like a bodice, and I made it into a dress. The waistband was a giant rubber band that you could stretch to put on, so it could fit anyone. And it was like bouncy, and it was really cool. So I guess making clothes that aren't practical was pretty fun. Like I just like to design for everyone, and I also like to design for my friends and for myself. So also for people who inspire me, but people like strong women or creative people or people who are just interested in something a little bit different, because that's what I wear. And so at the beginning of the season, we come up with inspiration. The owner and I do a color story, usually a fabric story. We do a lot of research into whatever we're thinking about at the moment, whatever's gonna inspire the collection. And basically we do that because it's so many items. It's like 80 pieces, including men's and women's, and they all need to sort of work together as an outfit so people can mix and match. It has to be right for our brand so that our customer can come back and kind of expect like a continuity each season. So anyway, so we come up with the inspiration, do a lot of research into it. We do a lot of like vintage shopping, a lot of market research. I come back and I start sketching, and then I put those up on the wall. We go through it, and we go through a few rounds, and then we meet with our production team, and we pass all of that information on, and then they start working on samples. And then we come back and we have fittings, and we have meetings with buyers. And during that, I'm usually working on the production for the season that's about to come into the shop. So we're usually working on like 2 or 3 seasons at a time.